Alright, here we go. It's October 11th. We planted these food plots. One of them was the 24th of August. The other two of them were the 25th of August. So, just to keep it clear, we'll just assume we'll just pretend like everything was planted on the 25th. So the 25th of August to now is about 40 days, something like that. So August 25th, September 25th is 30 days. September 25th to August 5th is 40 days. To now is 46 days. We planted these 46 days ago. We're standing in the Pure Attraction food plot. I was a little hesitant on the onset of these food plots because of the little amount of rain that we've been getting in this part of the Northeast. However, in the past about 3.5 to 4 weeks, we've really been putting in good rain. So if you remember my 30-day update on my last video, this didn't look like what it does now. It looked real thin. I never said almost gave up on, but you know, without the rain, you ain't gonna get the grain, you know. So let's take you through the Pure Attraction plot a little bit, and we'll see how it looks. We'll just walk around. We'll walk it off. So I'm just walking through here. As you might be able to see, the oats and stuff are getting ripped off. It's getting nice, and I mean, you can see like the oats getting nipped. We got the bulbs aren't quite in yet, but as you can see, these are purple top turnips. For anybody who wants to know, those will gain size as the plot gets older. But you can see deer are hitting this. Edges are a little bare. It's a little apple tree, another apple tree that doesn't do nothing for me. But you could see she came in good. She filled in really nice. And it is still bow season, and I'm walking through my food plot. Isn't it crazy? So, here's my Pure Attraction. Pure Attraction is basically brassicas and oats. My other ones are doing really well. I'll take you over there in a minute. This is all pretty good. I mean, I don't know how much more it's going to grow because we have been getting some frosting up here now, so, but it's a food source nonetheless. Good, I'm happy with it. Of course, I'm getting a phone call. I don't know who it is. Hello? Yeah, hi. These calls these days are crazy. Anyway, so here's the Pure Attraction 45 days growth. Couldn't be more happy with it. I wish the sides were a little bit more filled in. I gotta look into maybe a new bag, or maybe modify the one I have. So, here we go. Pure Attraction. And some of these leaves are a foot tall. So, we'll call this one a success. Let's head over to winter peas. Winter peas, baby. Really good results with this one again this year. Really good results. Again, 45 days growth here. That's what we're looking at, 45 days. I mean, you ain't gonna get really much better than that. You can probably see. I'm basically up to my knees. And there's some spots that are even taller. Not sure if you could see me, but these are radish type. These are radish type brassicas. So I'll sacrifice one. This is still very small, but I mean, as you can see, look at this thing. Beautiful, fresh green. Got a little bit of wilting here, but I'm not contributing that to. I know everybody. First thing, as soon as it turns green, as soon as it turns yellow, it's a lack of nitrogen. No, it's not. It's because it was actually broken off at the stem, so we got a little bit of yellowing on that. I actually shot a small buck out of here the other day. I'm sure some of you guys know I'm not really a trophy hunter. If the deer is legal, it's hard enough to see a legal deer here. So if I see a legal deer, I'm getting an arrow. He was a 5-pointer. I actually think I might have seen him here last year. You know, nothing crazy. I'm sure if I posted it, I'd get criticized up the fucking ass, but I really don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. But anyway, so this is what we're talking about here. I probably have close to a pound of food. Not, you know, I guess, yeah, including the radish. So this is the radish type plot. I mean, what else can you ask for? Let's take a walk through. I mean, it's just getting pounded. Beautiful, nice and green. Nice and green. Again, I'm hunting here later. I'm going to be hunting this fruit plot later. And I'm walking it. So, I know some people are going crazy about that, but you gotta stop. It needs to come to an end. So little bare spots kind of filled in with all this. And I'm sucking deer away from pretty much, I don't want to say I'm sucking deer away from my neighbors, but nobody around here plants like this. I mean, just tremendous. Tremendous. I gotta actually take a picture of that. Ooh, sorry. You can see the radish coming up. I mean, basically knee high in radish. Again, this claims it has peas. I don't see any peas. I'll give you a sneak peek of the beets and greens back there. But if you guys remember in my last videos, I didn't have exactly everything as far as fertilizer, but as long as you get it close and you do the work, you'll have good results. I mean, this is just close. I mean, you could see it's just, nobody would be against hunting over this. And notice the green. Notice the green. Okay? It's green because it's planted late. Some guys right now are dealing with it turning yellow, and then I come to find out, there was one post last night, the guy put a picture up of his plot all yellow. Further in the thread of the comments on Facebook, he disclosed that it was planted in July. Well, there you go. It was growing through the heat of the summer, stressing it out enough. At one point they were this green, I'm sure, but they ain't gonna last. They ain't gonna last. 45 days growth. Alright, let's check out the beets and greens. Alright, before we head over to the beets and greens, just want to show you one thing, a little testament to the product that we use. This was tilled 3 times this year. Tilled, okay, with a tiller. I guess it was 3 years ago we planted Whitetail Institute clover. 3 years ago we planted it. This ground was tilled 3 times, and we still have clover coming up. I mean, I'm not treating this plot that has clover in it as far as fertilizer and maintenance, but it's still coming up. I did not plant it. It's not a cover crop or anything like, you know, these new fads with these cover crops and shit, but it's just a testament that it is pretty hardy. It's a pretty hardy seed. But again, let's head over to the beets and greens. Alright, we're at the beets and greens plot. 45 days growth. And I couldn't be more happy. It looks great. It looks very good. As you could see, filled in nicely. Those late rains that we got really helped get this thing out of the ground. So let's just take a walk through. I mean, come on. Come on. Kidding me or what? This is beets and greens from Whitetail Institute. So this looks like there's a little bit of a different blend in it. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but maybe my shadow. Some of these leaves here are different colors than the rest. Some of them are a darker green, some of them are a lighter green. This claims it has kale in it. I eat kale, and there's nothing here that looks like it, unless it's a different, I guess a different species of kale, maybe. But I mean, she just came in like a bat out of hell, this one. I was worried about this one. This was the one I was most worried about. This one ended up being, you know, again, you're not going to complain about this one. Nice radishes. I don't see nothing that looks like kale. I mean, this kind of looks like a small kale. I don't know. Nonetheless, I'm happy with the results that we've gotten this year. Next year, this will all be turned into clover. Looks great. Really does look good. I mean, really? What are you gonna say about that? Really nice. I'm really happy with it. Really happy with that. This guy's been eaten off. Let's take another picture. This guy's been eaten off. This actually doesn't look like deer. This might be rabbit or what do you call it? What do you call those things? Groundhog. See how smooth it is? You know? Deer are a little bit more rough. You know, like that, like a deer would do this, not leave it very sharp. The piece that's off. But there's so many different kinds of animals around here. You know, you don't know what the hell is out here eating your food plots. Alright, let's wind it up. Let's wind So basically that's how we did this year. I think we did very well. Some of the wild apple trees have apples on them. Between that, this native grass that's on, that we're standing on, the browse that's just naturally occurring, and the food plots, deer are within, you know, 200-300 yards of here. The dusk that I shot my buck this year, I had saw him, a spike, a doe, another buck in my pure attraction plot, and then attracted the buck. I walked into the woods back here, next to another tree stand I had set up. And then on the way back, so it's not just the nonsense. This doesn't take a lot of, you know, this just takes effort. That's all it does. I don't want to, like I said, it's not just I don't know nothing about farming. Make no mistakes about it. This is farming. You're farming when you're doing food plots. You're not farming for human consumption, you're farming for deer. You, like me, you're farming for deer. Other people, they farm for whatever is going to benefit from it, which is fine too. I am farming for deer, yes, but I mean, I'm not stopping anything else that's coming out of here. Except for groundhogs. When I see groundhogs, I don't like them. But, so that's it. So we're 11 days into the New York archery season and small game season. I haven't done any small game hunting yet, but the season is upon us, and I am standing in one of the main fields that I hunt. So what also what you could do if you guys are really worried about not standing in, you know, when it's hunting season, you're not allowed to walk anywhere. Just grab your four-wheeler. If you have a four-wheeler, if you have a tractor, if you have a car, grab your four-wheeler and bring it out with you. Because the deer, oh, doesn't she look good? Doesn't she look good? Ooh, what about that one back there? Hello. Hello. The deer are accustomed to the sound of four-wheelers. The deer are also accustomed to the scent of humans. The only time I don't like to bring my four-wheeler out is when I go out in the morning, because in the morning, you know, a lot of the cowboys around here, they start up, you know, the four-wheelers and let's get out there, let's, you know, whatever, and let's drive around in pitch black. All you're doing is pushing those deer out. So I don't like to use them in the morning. I'll just use them for if I got to check on something in the plot. I'll come out. If I don't have it, I still don't care really, but it is beneficial to have it, I think. And then as far as the hunting season with the four-wheelers and tractors and trucks and all that stuff, we leave them in the sheds or in the barns or whatever, the lock and key. If we get something, then we'll bring it out. Because like I said, once the deer see, you know, anybody who's been hunting long enough knows that a deer sees you way before you see him or her. So you got to try to be as stealthy as you can, or cover your noise up, cover your appearance up, and your presence up. You know, it's not like deer looking at me up in a tree. I'm here. I'm with my quad. they don't think anything. I can almost guarantee you that their deer will be out here this afternoon. I don't think I'm going to bring my camera out, but whatever. So anyway, this puts a wrap on my, you might get another update out of me, I'm not sure. This puts a wrap on the fall food plot season. This is what you get when you put a little bit of hard work into it. You'll get good results. So enjoy, hope you guys watch, and stay tuned for my next video. Not sure when it'll be, maybe a week, 2 weeks, something like that. I have 2 more tags for up here, so I'll get the camera out on one of those hunts at least and try to harvest something on video. Alright guys, thanks for watching.